A good way to reestablish good mechanics of your spine, as well as just keep it kind of loose. You can just, a good technique is just, all you need is a simple belt. So you can use a belt. I'd just be a little careful of using anything with kind of like sharper or harder edges, just maybe something like a cloth belt. But once you know that you have some imbalances in your spine, so maybe the left lumbar or the right thoracic, there's some stuck segments. This is a technique that you can use in order to loosen it up yourself. Maybe something that a massage therapist or a physical therapist or a chiropractor has loosened for you. Now you can kind of do some treatment to yourself on your own. So assuming you know the tight segments that need to be moved, and not just because it feels tight doesn't mean that that's the tight that needs to be moved. Sometimes that's actually the strained side, the overstretched side. So working that area might not be beneficial. But assuming you know the sides that need to be loosened up, again, assuming you know which your improper mechanics say when you move, you'll rotate, you'll bend to one side more, you won't move through certain segments more. But assuming you know all that, one thing you can do is place the belt behind your back. You want to make sure, that you're not putting in the area that's moving too much already. It needs to be at the stuck segments. And you want to give yourself some pressure. And your spine needs to curve when you back bend. It needs to curve when you side bend. It actually needs to curve when you forward flex as well. So with this technique, you're going to force the curve. So as I bend backwards, instead of me just bending back like a flat board where there's no curve to it, either I could force the curve, or I can actually use an external source or a belt in order to get those segments to open up as I back bend. So if you're tight on the right side, the right side of the lumbar, I might actually lock the left side and then really just work the right side. So the left is really not moving, it's just locked up. And then I'm kind of mobilizing with the right side of the spine. I want to make sure that I'm going straight back. So either have yourself videoed or you might have a spotter to check you. But just a good way to open up your spine, be kind of gentle with it. Make sure you have some guidance with this. This is not something you should just do. But as long as you know what you're doing, it's a great technique to open things up and improve spinal mechanics.